Hello, you guys. Happy Saturday. Okay, so we have to get into some things. So we know that Marjorie Taylor Greene and Donald Trump is having a very public breakup. And I have the basically Donald Trump posted, I believe on Truth Social. So I have his post, and then I have Marjorie Taylor Greene's her rebuttal, and even Jasmine Crockett has basically said something. You guys know I love Jasmine Crockett, but let's read what Donald Trump said, and then what Marjorie Taylor Greene said, and we're going to have a conversation about it. So, Donald Trump says during his post, I am withdrawing my support and endorsement of Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene of the great state of Georgia. Over the past few weeks, despite my creating record achievements for our country, including a total and complete victory on the shutdown, closed borders, low taxes, no men and women's sport, or transgender for everyone, ending DEI, stopping Biden's record, setting inflation, biggest regulation cuts in history, stopping 8 wars. What I don't okay. Stopping 8 wars, rebuilding our military, being respected by every country in the world, as opposed to being the laughingstock that we were just 12 months ago, having trillions of dollars, record setting, invested in the USA, and having created the hottest country, hottest Okay, having created the hottest country anywhere in the world from being a dead country just 12 months ago, and so much more. All I see is wacky Marjorie do is complain, complain. It seems to all began when I sent her a poll stating that she should not run for senator or governor. She was at 12% and didn't have a chance unless, of course, she had my endorsement, which wasn't about to get. She has told many people that she is upset that I don't return her phone calls anymore, but with 219 congressmen slash women, 53 U.S. senators, 24 cabinet members, almost 200 countries, and in an otherwise normal life to lead, I can't take a ranting lunatic's call every day. I understand that wonderful conservative people are thinking about primarying Marjorie in her district of Georgia, that they too are fed up with her and her antics. And if the right person runs, they will have my complete and unyielding support. She has gone far left, even doing The View with their low IQ Republican hating anchors. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Make America great again. I'm watching, so that's what you guys hear in the background. So that was a lot, right? And all of this apparently started, well, he's saying that it started because he told her that she didn't have she wasn't going to have any success or a victory running for senator or governor. I'm not exactly sure that is correct. What I believe it is that loyalty with Donald Trump is a one-way street, right? You're loyal to him, he's not loyal to you. Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of his biggest supporters. Like, she's been on record for years saying she loves him, right? She supported him no matter what. She was one of his loudest and proudest supporters. But what she is learning right now is that loyalty is a one-way street with Donald Trump. And so this is her rebuttal, and we're going to talk about it a little bit more on the other side. So she goes on to say, President Trump just attacked me and lied about Marjorie Taylor Greene, of course. President Trump just attacked me and lied about me. I haven't called him at all, but I did send these text messages today. Apparently, this is what sent him over the edge. The Epstein files. And of course, he's coming after me hard to make an example to scare all the other Republicans before next week's vote to release the Epstein files. It's astonishing, really, how hard he's fighting to stop the Epstein files from coming out, that he's actually going to this level. But really, most Americans wish he would fight this hard to help the forgotten men and women of America who are fed up with foreign wars and foreign causes, are going broke trying to feed their families, and are losing hope of ever achieving the American dream. That's what I voted for. I have supported President Trump with too much of my precious time, too much of my own money, and fought harder for him even when almost all other Republicans turned their back and denounced him. but I don't worship or serve Donald Trump. I worship God. Jesus is my savior, and I serve my district, Georgia 14, and the American people. I remain the same today as I've always been, and I will continue to pray this administration will be successful because the American people desperately deserve what they voted for. For me, I remain America first and America only. So the girls are fighting. So Jasmine Crockett basically came out and was telling Marjorie Taylor Greene, I told you he don't care about you. I told you he'll basically throw you under the bus. And I told you that you basically wasn't safe with him. Because what Marjorie Taylor Greene is finding out very publicly, like I've said several times in this video, is that Donald Trump feels like everyone should bow down to him, kiss the ring, and support him. His support does not, I'm sorry, that's my dryer. The support don't go both ways. Marjorie, I can honestly say that Marjorie Taylor Greene has been like a ride or die for him, like beyond comprehension almost. But here's the thing. Regarding these Epstein files, I think this is something that she's very serious about. She's very concerned, and something that apparently she's not letting go, which I respect. I want to tell you guys something, and I said this during my live this morning. It's imperative that we give people their props and their flowers. I am not saying I believe she's this moderate, reasonable person. I believe she still holds some of the same, most of the same ideology she's always had. Excuse me, but I just had hot chocolate, sorry. I believe she still have the same political ideologies. I believe she's still this kind of far right person. I believe all of those things, but two things can be true at once, right? She can have these far right ideologies. She can be a conspiracy theorist, all of these things. She sees very clearly how hard this administration and this president in particular are fighting against having these files released. I have said continuously, if you didn't do anything wrong, why are you fighting this hard to avoid having these files released? And all of these things that are coming out, Bubba, like the email about this president and Bubba, which is Bill Clinton, was horrifying. I couldn't believe it. And like I said, I am never going to completely trust Marjorie Taylor Greene, but you have to be able to give people their flowers or say what it is. And what she seems like she's standing very firm on the Epstein files being released in full transparency, and I respect it. I respect it. It's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure her feelings is hurt because she was a huge supporter of this president, and she's learning what so many other people have already learned. Like, think of how many people that he had in his circle and had around him, and the second they didn't completely fall in line, this is what he would do to them. And so it's unfortunate, but she's finding out. Good for her that she is being she's being intellectually honest. She's being an advocate for these women. She's standing against, violence against children, and they were young girls at the time. They're women now, but she's standing against those things, and I applaud her for that. I still think that she's probably this far right conspiracy theorist, whatever, but she's going to get her flowers from me on this. So I wanted to bring this video to you guys. I want it to be a very short video because I wanted to stick to what it is. They are fighting. Jasmine Crockett, basically, it seems like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Jasmine Crockett probably had some conversations behind the scene, because Jasmine Crockett was like, I told you that he wasn't for you. I told you he wasn't going to support you. He wasn't going to stand up for you. I told you that he was going to turn on you. So it seems as if they've had some conversations. And one thing about Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's a bully for sure. And when her and Jasmine Crockett, you guys know about the big, like the bad built bleach, what was it? Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. You guys know that was an era. Like, that was the thing. So it seems like Marjorie Taylor Greene tried to bully Jasmine Crockett, and Jasmine Crockett like, sis, not me. That the baby, not right here. Not this person. You could go play with them. You could go bully them. You could run over them. It's a whole different thing right here. And so once you put a bully in their place, they normally know not to play with you again. So it seems like they had that falling out. Jasmine put her in her place, and then maybe they were able to come to some kind of, not necessarily a friendship, but like a common ground. Like, don't come for me and I won't send for you. Like, you know, so apparently they had a conversation. Jasmine Crockett already warned Marjorie Taylor Greene, and now what Jasmine Crockett warned her about is playing out in public. The fact that Donald Trump is calling her wacky, what did he say? He said, all I see is wacky Marjorie do is complain, complain, complain. And then he's saying that it's about him not endorsing her. Donald Trump has also said that, you know, I read that part too, that he's more than willing to basically campaign against her. This is the reason you cannot get in bed with people like Donald Trump, because he only looks at loyalty towards him. He don't feel like he has to have any loyalty towards anyone else. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, she's playing politics too, because it is my belief she has ambitions. She want to run for larger office. Like he said, that part I somewhat believe. I know that she wants to be a senator or a governor. I know that she wants more power and she wants to be in this space. But I think the Epstein files is something that she can't get past. And I respect that. So the girls are fighting. I want to do a video regarding Trump and Bubba, but it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm trying to figure out exactly how to do it. And I'm going to figure it out because I think it's important to make a video regarding that. I'm talking about the emails that's been released. Remember, the Democrats released 3 pages of emails like in the middle of the week. I want to say Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. And then the Republicans released 22,000 pages of emails, basically trying to flood the zone. And so there's a lot of stuff coming out, and there's a email, and okay, so the email was apparently E-Man. We know who E-Man is. And I already said his name during this video. Because it's like YouTube sometimes, you know, restrict things, block things, whatever the case. Okay, so apparently E-Man was having a conversation with his brother, I believe. And they were kind of joking about there being a picture of the president and Bill Clinton, who is referred to as Bubba, because apparently this was like a nickname for Bill Clinton. I didn't know that. So it's a lot going on, and I will definitely be updating you guys, but I wanted to bring this video to you. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys have a phenomenal day. Bye, y'all.